Alright, we should be live. Welcome to a lovely little game that I had found on Steam called Mimic Logic. We're starting on the main screen because I have an idea of what I'm getting into. Mainly because I had originally found this from another YouTuber, which I should probably get the name of real quick. Give me 1 second. Aliens Rock on YouTube. Basically, how this works is there's going to be a bunch of mimics, and we have the power to talk to them. Hopefully I set up the mode to where it's only going to be one liar, but every other chance to tell them the truth. But as the game goes on, it's going to get even harder and harder. With more chests, more imps, more actual, hidden chests. And overall, this is going to be a good game. Which would you like to use? Mouse. Or a mouse. Oh, you know? Let's enter the dungeon and find some treasure. With your fighting skills, you have the ability to talk to foxes. Yep. I wanted to go quick because I didn't know when in the intro. That is a little loud. Let's try 25. Alright, I guess, is it this way? Okay, this is the tutorial. 4 chests, 1 mimic lies. Alright. So 1 of these is a mimic, 2 have gold, 1 has an item. The box on the right isn't a mimic. The box below me isn't a mimic. The box to the right, on the right, is a mimic. The box on the left is a mimic. Okay, so these two are probably telling the truth, which you can write out for numbers. I feel like these two are telling the truth, which would make this tell the truth, and this be a lie. There you go. It will get harder over time. You don't have to open up all the chests to get all the loot. So 1 mimic again. The box below me is a mimic. The box above me is a mimic. Oh, so this is a pair. The box below me isn't a mimic. The box above me isn't a mimic. Okay, so these two are probably telling the truth and one of these guys are lying. So I can probably safely open up those two. As for these two, none of these are telling the. I'll just go down. I'll leave. Oh, we have a shop. Optimize gear. Sell. There's a durability, a gut, which is like a mini timer. I am going to buy a rice and buy a heal. Yes, the guts basically are hunger. The top row contains a mimic. The box below me is a mimic. There is no mimic along the black boxes. There is a mimic along the blue boxes. Okay. I feel like you're telling the truth. I feel like you're telling the truth. You might be telling the truth. There's nothing counteracting this claim, so I think this is probably the mimic. Hey, there you go. Oh, you got a combat floor. Let's see how many candies there I got. Okay. Candies increase my damage and defense and whatnot. Alright, now we got 6. While listening to the chest, click on the square to the leftmost chest to make Guess is easy. Okay. The top row contains a mimic. The top row contains no mimics. Okay, so these guys are in complete contradiction of each other. The bottom row contains no mimics. The bottom row contains no mimics. The rightmost column contains no mimics. And the rightmost column contains no mimics. Okay. I think as two of these are saying that, I feel like this has to be true, which means that this is true. Which means that this is true. So one of these two are lying. Which actually means that you're lying. And you're telling the truth. Yeah. Nope, another floor. I'm gonna go for this. And another rice ball. Alright, another room. The top row contains a mimic. The leftmost column contains no mimics. There is no mimic among the red boxes. So vouching for yourself, I see. There is no mimic along the black boxes. The leftmost column contains no mimics. There is no mimic among the black boxes. Okay. So there's only one mimic, and there's two that you're claiming that the leftmost column has no mimic. So you two must be telling the truth. Which means you two are telling the truth. Which means you're just lying. You are just lying, old pal. Oh, we got a boss. Optimize candy. Yeah, I think I'll go for it. Save my stuff. There we go. And we complete the tutorial! Woohoo! Yeah, apparently all these are randomly selected. I got an adventures box. High score. Okay, neat. Oh, all these are shining now. You can use adventures points to upgrade your characters. Oh, yeah. Hunger rate. Oh, you must. Okay, so these are just items you find. Interesting. Okay. What's down here? Clearing dungeons, you'll obtain question marks. Okay. Alright, let's go back to town. Alright, so since we beat that, let's go with just a standard. Alright, for chest, there's a mimic among the red boxes. There's a mimic among the blue boxes. There's a mimic along the blue boxes. There's no mimic along the red ones. Yeah, I think these three are just telling the truth, just flat out. Nice, that was early. Ooh. There is a mimic along the black boxes. There is no mimic with the black boxes. These are intertwined. There is no mimic among the red boxes. That must be true. There is a mimic among the black boxes. So you're telling the truth, which means you're telling the truth, which means you are lying. Okay, what are you? Massage? Oh. I'll take a massage. I'll take a massage. I'll take a massage. Thank you for more max HP. More chests. The box on the right isn't the mimic. The box below me is a mimic. The box on the left is a mimic. The leftmost column contains no mimics. So this is probably telling the truth, because if this one was lying, this would be lying. Which would mean that you're telling the truth. And you are lying because there could only be one mimic. Enemies. And now you cast your magic? No. Alright, 6 chests. The bottom row contains no mimics. The top row contains a mimic. The bottom row okay, these ones are interlinked. The leftmost column contains no mimics. The bottom row contains no mimics. The top row contains a mimic. Okay. So, you're saying the same thing as you, so I think you two are telling the truth. Which means that this would have to be true because there's only one mimic. Which means that this would be true, and this would be true, and this would be a lie. Keep on doing mouse. So this is just mouse. Okay, optimize gear, sell the rest. Alright, so first off, I'll buy one of you. Buy you. Having a couple of these would always be handy in case I get very stupid. I have no clue how much defense is going to help, but it is cheaper. I eat the candy. Okay. There is no mimic among blue boxes. There is no mimic among blue boxes. There is a mimic with the black boxes. There is no mimic within the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. Okay. And there is a mimic. It's just this one. This one's simply just bad. Literally everyone else is saying this a different thing and there's only one mimic. Alright, bats. Yeah, that hurts a little bit. Okay, I believe whenever these towns show up, that it's a safe zone when it comes to my get. You're in town, you don't get hungry, well, okay. Oh, I would. Heals 20 and... you know, just give me the full. Give me the full. I might have to adjust the volume a little bit again. It's gonna get loud for a moment. Maybe I'll keep it at 10. Hey, what do you guys say? I got some medication. Wanna try it? Sure. Hey. Okay, well, it's already good. Making medicine is my hobby. Oh no. Okay, optimize gear. Eat the candies. Sell the extra. Okay, what do you got? A shuriken. I can buy a shuriken. Probably defense candies. Alright, let's continue. Aha! 2 mimics. Got it. Okay. So 2 of these 6 chests are lying. The box on the right isn't a mimic. The box on the right isn't a mimic. The box on the left isn't a mimic. The box above me isn't a mimic. The box on the left is a mimic. The box on the left isn't a mimic. Okay, this is a hard one. Okay, so these both are claiming that this one in the middle isn't a mimic, which I think makes you safe. Because if they were lying, this one would also not be true. So this one's true, which would have to mean that this one's true, which also would mean that this one would be true. Also, this one would have to be true, which means that you would have to be a mimic, and you would have to be a mimic. Hey! God, I'm ready to just be stupid. The box below me isn't a mimic. Also, is my mic being picked up on stream? I hope to God it is. Okay. Yeah. The box below me isn't a mimic. There is a mimic among the red boxes. There is no mimic among the red boxes. Okay, so these guys are in contradiction. There is a mimic among the blue boxes, and there is a mimic among the blue boxes. Okay, so these two are also chained, but they're not telling something that's incorrect. Okay, The fact that both these say there isn't. So, how's my gut doing? My gut is doing fine. There is a mimic among the red box. There is a mimic among the... There's good odds of there being a mimic in the blue boxes. Actually, that would have to be true, because these guys are saying the same thing. These would have to be true. The box below... Oh, blocks below you. Okay, so wait, you are telling the truth? Ah, shit. I reset the thing. Oh, well. So, okay. Which would mean that you're lying. Which means that you're also lying. Because you're saying the above. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, there we go. I would love a massage. Okay, another mimic room. The box below me is a mimic. The box above me is a mimic. So, okay, you guys are contradiction. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. Okay. There is no mimic among the red boxes. There is a mimic among the black box. And then there is no mimic among the blue boxes. So, okay, you guys are chained, and you two are chained. Sort of. Okay, so... a lot of contradictions. Okay. Okay, if we're to believe that this is telling the truth, then it would be you correct, which would mean that one of you two is false. On it? Oh, no, because this one's lying. This one would be probably lying. This one's a hard one. Well, first off, I'm going to open up these two. So yeah, those were definitely telling the truth. The mimic is among the blue boxes. Okay. This is really hard. Because if this is lying, I mean, if this is telling the truth, this would be telling the truth, and you'd be lying, and you'd be telling the truth. I think I have to use my. I think I have to use one of my things. The top middle is not a mimic. Okay. So if you're telling the truth, that means you must be lying. You're telling the truth, and you are lying. That's being stupid. Yes. Okay. Boss, candy, gear. Let's go. Oh, 7 chests. Okay, this will be hard. Oh, what's that gut looking like? Ooh, okay, I better... erase ball. There you go. Okay. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic. Diagonal up right is a mimic. So you two are in, chained. Diagonal down right isn't a mimic. Diagonal up left isn't a mimic. Okay, it's also still 2 mimics. Diagonal down right isn't a mimic. The box on the left is a mimic. Diagonal up left of me isn't a mimic. Oh, so that's connected to this, which makes you two also connected. Okay, so let's narrow this down, because these are just straight up contradictions of each other. This one's claiming that this one is a mimic. There's no claim that this one is a mimic. I think you two are telling the truth, because I think it would have to be these two. I think these two have to be liars. Because I feel like you three are telling the truth. Let's go for it. Yes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, God. Sell extra gear. I have a lot of money. Charm. Protects you from mimic once. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. I think I'll spend a little bit on that. Get a good number of heals. I think I'm going for defense. I really like going defensive. IFC tier defenses. Okay, 7 chests, 2 mimics. Okay, diagonal down left for me isn't a mimic. There is no mimic among the black boxes. There is no mimic among the black boxes, so you two are saying the same thing. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. Oh. Hold on. That's an interesting statement. Okay. The box on the right is a mimic. Diagonal up left from me isn't a mimic. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. Okay, so you two are chained. What's my gut looking like? My gut's doing okay. Okay, you two are saying the same thing. But that actually might be true, because there's no. If you two were both lying, that would not make sense. Yeah, you two are telling the truth, which would make you telling the truth. Okay, so we have those ones down, which would mean that you two are telling the truth, which would mean that you two are liars. Yes. Yes, okay. God, this is making me have to think. Okay, you're back in town. I have some medication. You want to try as test subject? Oh, you asshole. Alright, give me that full heal. Give me that full heal. Thank you. I do not have a lot of gold to my name, but let's see. Optimized gears have been equipped. I might need to buy a new weapon actually. Yeah, you know, actually no, it's guaranteed that there's be another floor. I will buy another one of you. What is this? Restore weapon durability. I actually need that right now. Thank you. Buy one of you. Go for the gut. Buy one of you and get enough for one defense. Perfect. How do I... Aha, there we go. Alright, still 2 mimics. Top row contains no mimic. There's a mimic among the red boxes. Okay. Diagonal up left for me is a mimic. There is a mimic among the black boxes. There is no mimic among the bottom row. Okay. The top row at least has 1 mimic. Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. Okay, so what it looks like right now is that these two are lying. There would be a mimic within the black boxes, so you'd be true. You'd be true. There is a mimic with the black boxes. There's one on the top row, and there is one diagonal left, which is a mimic, because these two are counteracting each other. Yes. Oh no! No, fuck. I was doing so good. Well, I read that way too quickly. Oh well. I got more adventure points. What can I do? XP received. Sound test. I'll straighten starter gear. So I like to slow down that hunger. How much would it be for 30? That's a rip. Oh well. That was hard. The leftmost column contains a mimic. The top row contains no mimics. The top row contains no mimics. The top row contains a mimic. You're just lying. Truth, truth, truth. That sucks. My number one enemy, mimics. The top row contains no mimics. There is no mimic among the red boxes. There is no mimic among the black boxes. Here's the thing, with how these statements work, you must be telling the truth. And you must be telling the truth. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. There's no mimic. This is a direct counteraction. Except you're telling the truth and you're lying because of this one. Eat the candy. Optimize the gear. Sell. Okay, it's early. Mega 3. Okay, I don't have that much money. I want to invest in food. Some health. And I think I go for defense. Okay. The box on the right isn't a mimic. The box below me is a mimic. The leftmost box is a mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. Okay, so you must be telling the truth Yeah. Yeah, it's just straight up this. Yeah, chicken. Good job. Alright, the box to the right isn't a mimic. The box below me is a mimic. The box above me is a mimic. The box above me isn't a mimic. The box above me isn't a mimic. The box to the left isn't a mimic. Just straight up, you're the liar. Everyone else connects. Literally everyone else connects. I'm not about to say this is easy because that's gonna get me so jinxed. Alright. The rightmost column contains a mimic. The leftmost column contains no mimics. The leftmost column contains no mimics. The top row contains no mimics. The bottom row contains a mimic. The rightmost column contains no mimics. You're the liar. It took me a second to make sure I'm not reading it wrong. Perfect. Alright, eat the candy. Don't have any candy. Optimize gear, and let's go. Alright, we got the farm town. The guy's not here. Interesting. Honestly, save a little bit of money. I'm not that hungry. Whirlwind scroll. Deal damage to all enemies. Okay, so I'm gonna go for food, heals, burns. I can go for those, and I'll get way more defense. Eat the candies. Eat that candies. Okay. And let us make haste. From now on, there are 2 mimics. In the rightmost column, there are no mimics. The leftmost column has 1 or more mimics. The top row contains no mimics. The leftmost column contains no mimics. So you're in contradiction with you. The bottom row contains no mimics. The rightmost column contains no mimics. So you two are saying the same thing. However... Well, okay, yeah, you two are saying the same thing. Which means you two are telling the truth. Yes? No? Which means that you're lying. You're telling the truth, which means that this one's also telling the truth, which means that you are lying. Yes. Yes. Haha. Yes. Victory is mine. Alright. Leftmost column contains no mimics, so left side. There is no mimics among the red boxes. Okay. That sort of lines up so far. The box to the left of me is a mimic. It's a direct accusation. The box above me isn't a mimic. The leftmost column has 1 or more mimics. So that's all connecting here. The top row has at least 1 mimic. Okay, so if we think about this smart, is there a reason why this one would be lying for this one? The box left is a mimic, so that'd be this one. There's no accusation against this one. box column contains no mimics. The top row at least contains one mimic. You could just simply be lying. Okay, so let's run it. Let's run it like this one is lying. You'd be telling the truth. You would be telling the truth, which would have to mean that you're telling the truth, and you're telling the truth, which would mean that you're lying. I think I might go with that. Yes! Haha! Optimize that gear. No, not holding any candies. Well, that sucks. I hope we get a weapon next chest. The box on the right isn't a mimic. The box on the left isn't a mimic. Okay, so you two are connected. The box below me isn't a mimic. The box above me isn't a mimic. The box above me isn't a mimic. Okay, so there's two vouching for this one now. And the box on the left isn't a mimic. Okay, so there's only two mimics. I would say I think you guys are telling the truth. I think these two on the side are bad. Because so all four of these are vouching sort of for each other. Rather, these two for this one for this one. No one's vouching for you, but if this one's telling the truth about this one, then that would have to make this true. You two are liars. Yes. Haha. Ah, crap. This is gonna suck. Thank you. Thank you for saving me from my suffering. Made me suffer a little there, but... Okay. The box on the right is a mimic. The box on the left is a mimic. Okay, so you two are in cahoots. The box on the right is a mimic. Okay, so that's a direct accusation on this one. Diagonal down right isn't a mimic. Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. Diagonal up left for me is a mimic. Interesting. Wait, there's a mimic between these two. The box on the right is a mimic. There's only two mimics. This one's a harder one. What's my gut looking like? Oh, my gut's looking fine. Diagonal upright isn't a mimic, so you two are connected. Which means that you're connected to this. Up left is a mimic. Okay, so let's assume with this chain that you're telling the truth. That mean that you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth, you are the liar, which may make you telling the truth and you another liar. And I think I'll go with that. Yes. Okay. God, this is really hard. Eat my candy, equip my gear. I still don't have any extra weapons. Well, that's awkward. Okay. I have to buy this. I'll get some more rice. And I can never have too many heals, and I'll just go for the rest in defense. The rest in defense, and a couple buttons. Eat my candies. Alright, let's get... Alright. The bottom row has at least one mimic. The bottom row at least has one mimic. Okay, so you two are chained. The bottom row at least has one mimic. You're also chained with them. Bottom row at least has one mimic. Why are these guys all chained? There is no mimic among the blue boxes. Okay, there is no mimic among the red boxes. There is a mimic among the red boxes. Okay, so but he says 2. Okay, if we think about it, I need to eat real quick. Alright, so does that show there are numbers over here? Okay, I think these would have to be right. Does this give me anything if all these are right? You know what? Okay, yeah, it does, because that would make this one actually right. Because it's impossible to have a red one be a mimic because it's not part of the bottom row. Which means you're lying. And you must be lying. Because this one's already true. You are just a mimic that is blue. Unless I fucked up. Perfect. Oh, optimize gear. Eat candies. Okay. Thank you for using your magic. Yeah, but that attack is completely random. I got no fucking clue when it actually is triggered. Okay, back in town. You got you. Medicine. Oh, fuck you. Yep, refill my health in my gut. Don't have much gold. Eat my candies, optimize my gear, sell extra gear. Okay, so I think I just didn't buy you. I have a lot in possession. I'm actually not taking a lot of hits, so I'm gonna take that, and just put the rest in defense. Okay, the top row contains no mimic. The top row has at least one mimic, so one of you two is guaranteed lying. Diagonal down right isn't a mimic. Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. Okay, so chain these. The top row has at least one mimic. That's actually connected to 1. The box on the left isn't a mimic. The top row contains no mimics. So wait, I think you two are just lying. You and you. Because you're telling the truth. You're telling the truth. You're vouching for yourself. You're getting vouchered, so you're correct. Which means that you're telling the truth as well. Yes. Getting so much experience. More chests. Let's see, there is a mimic among the black boxes, so one of these two are possibly lying. There is no mimic among the black boxes. Okay, so you are chained. There is a mimic among the black boxes. That's also a part of this little group here. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. The bottom row contains no mimics. The bottom row contains no mimics. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. Okay. It would have to be you or false. You are correct. Bottom contains no mimics. Which means that there is a mimic among the black boxes. Which would make you two correct. Which would make you false. And you two with the correct answer. Am I wrong about this in some way? Yes. Okay. Come on, use your magic, damn it. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Let's see, diagonal down right is a mimic. Okay. The top row contains no mimics. The top row at least contains one mimic, so you are in conjunction. The top row contains no mimics, so you're actually connected to these. Diagonal down left isn't a mimic. Diagonal upright isn't a mimic, so you two are in cahoots. There is a mimic within the red boxes. Okay, so I'll let you connect that to chain one. So I think you're telling the truth. You are telling the truth. No. Oh, good. Okay, Gut's doing fine. Top row contains no mimics. Top row contains no mimics. So you'd be telling the truth, because two people are claiming that and you're claiming that. We should make you a liar. Diagonal down, diagonal right. I think you two are telling the truth, and you are lying, because this one isn't a mimic. Yes. Yes. God. Nice. Alright. Two mimics are hiding in blue boxes. Okay, this is a specific thing. Which means that you two are off the chain. You're also included in this. You're also including in this. And a mimic is within boxes. They're none. Okay. Okay, so wait. Guarantee that you two are telling the truth, which would make you two telling the truth, which means that you two are lying, and you're telling the truth. Yes, because you two are saying the same thing. Yes. Aha! Oh my god. What are you? Oh, okay, neat. I got a book from a person. Book from a person. Gut's doing fine. Diagonal down left isn't a mimic. Diagonal down right isn't a mimic. There is a mimic among the black boxes. So if this one is wrong. Okay. The top row contains no mimic. The top row at least contains one mimic. The bottom row contains no mimics. Okay, so let's assume that these are all good. Like, this is a little chain. That would have to mean that this one's wrong, and one of these has to be wrong. Top row contains no mimics. Top row at least contains one mimic. If this one's wrong, that means there's only one mimic left. Oh, actually. Okay, so you're also telling the truth. One of these two is guaranteed lying. Let's open these up. Yes. So you're guaranteed lying. I don't know if there's a way to just flip these. Because this one, if it's wrong, that just means that this one is the mimic. Which means that this one's correct. It's not actually... You know, I might actually have to use the... Oh, I never bought the... Okay, I'm gonna skip on those two. That was a hard one. And even more, better armor. Oh, hi. You've unloaded so many treasures. 65. Hey, thank you. Got so much to take. I want one of you. I thought I had one of you, but I guess I didn't. Go for one of these. The boss is gonna be coming soon, I believe. And I'm gonna go for rest and defense. Enjoy my candy. Enjoy my candy. I have 80 defenses. Oh, okay. Okay, I could start using my items. Shuriken. 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 Wind scroll. Throwing knife. Okay. Fire scroll. And I think I just go. And we defeated the boss. Aha, we beat standard. And we got a yellow diamond. The Amber Stone. Got more adventure points in level 2. Okay, what do I want? What do I want? XP received. I wonder what the sound test is. I'm gonna save my points. What was you again? Right, that's just random shop stuff. Do you want to listen to one of my lessons about opening up treasure boxes? Oh, nah. Nah. Level 2 of standard. Alright, starting off with 6. Okay. Starting off with 2 mimics right away. Okay. The box on the right is a mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. Oh. The box below me is a mimic. The box above me is a mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. The box above me isn't a mimic. Okay, so I think you're telling the truth, which would have to make you telling the truth. You are lying. You're actually telling the truth. You're lying, and you are telling the truth. Yep, there you go. Nice. Alright. There is a mimic among the red boxes. So if this is not telling the truth... Oh wait, there is a mimic. So, okay, we're saying if this one's lying, if this one's not truthful. Okay. Northmost column contains no mimics. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. The box above me is a mimic. You two are saying the same thing. Okay, so let's assume that this is false. You're telling the truth, which would have to make you telling the truth, which would have to mean that you're also the liar, because these would be telling the truth. I think that might be actually right. Yes! Okay. God. That was really just a guess. That was useless. Thank you for the extra candy. Okay. There is no mimic among the black box. So if this box... This is claiming that this box is telling the truth. The box on the left isn't a mimic. So these are both saying that this is true. The box on the left is a mimic. So, okay. There is a mimic among the black boxes. The box on the left is a mimic. So, if you assume that this is true, then that would mean that this would be true. This one's claiming that the same thing for this one, but this one's saying that this one's telling the truth, which means that you two are just liars. Nice. God, I'm getting good. I'm getting fairly okay at this. Yay, your magic does nothing. Okay, now we're at 7 again. Okay. The box on the right isn't a mimic. The box diagonal down left is a mimic. So you're claiming that this one's a mimic. You're claiming that the left is a mimic. Down right is... That one's claiming that down right is a mimic. Oh boy, okay. Up left from me is a mimic. So that's 2 that are claiming that you are the mimic. Diagonal down left is a mimic. So you're also chained with this. Diagonal up left is a mimic. Yeah, no. Or no, diagonal up left. So yeah, that just means you two are lying. If I were to believe you guys, which I do. No! Fuck. I was right about this one. Wait, diagonal left of me is a mimic. Wait. Oh, diagonal left. Fuck. That's what I got wrong. Alright, probably do one more try and a run. I'll probably... Yeah, I'll do... Depending on how long this last run goes. Alright, 2 mimics. There is no mimic among the black boxes. There is no mimic among the black boxes. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the black boxes. There is a mimic among the red boxes. There is no... So you two are counteracting each other. You two are counteracting each other. But you're getting vouched by this one. So I think you're just lying. You're telling the truth. You're telling the truth. You're telling the truth. And you would be lying because you're telling the truth. Alright, the box below me is a mimic. So you're hard claiming you, which is saying that... So you lying would actually make it be on the left side. So that's a possibility. The top row contains no mimic. That would be true in this case. And there is only red, so that would prove that this is hard claim. This is really getting sus for you. The box above me is a mimic. And the rightmost column contains no mimic. So you are probably telling the truth. You're telling the truth. One of you two is lying. Is there anything that helps me claim here? No, there isn't. Top row contains a mimic. No mimics. The bottom row, the one above me contains a mimic. This is actually really hard. The box above me is a mimic. There's no mimics. The first column contains no mimics, which is a lie. Maybe they're hiding in plain sight. Maybe that's right. But we regret this. Yes! Okay, that was a shot in the dark. I got one of those crystals, though. I don't have enough. These chests are not giving me a lot of gold. There is a mimic among the black boxes. The bottom row has one mimic. The top row has one mimic. There is no mimic among the black boxes, so you two are in cahoots. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. Okay, so you two... Okay. So... If these two are both to be right... Let's say these are both right. That would make you a mimic. which would actually mean that you're the mimic. And you two are telling the truth. Anything that can counterclaim that? Did I just big brain it? Aha! Alright, slash. Now you do that magic. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Still takes 2 hits. Okay, now we're at the 7. Diagonal down right for me is a mimic, so you're claiming that this one's a mimic. This one's claiming that the right is a mimic. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic, so it's claiming that you're a mimic. These two are claiming that you are a mimic. Diagonal up right. So, hold on. You two are claiming that you're the mimic. Diagonal down right isn't a mimic. Okay, I think you're just straight up telling the truth. And you're telling the truth. So these two are being vouched for. Which would mean that you two are probably telling the truth. You're probably a liar. Diagonal upper right from me is a mimic, which... yeah. I think it's just you two. Yes! Haha! Alright, charm. What does this do? Protection from 1 mimic attack. I'll go for that. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the black box. So, okay. That would mean that... okay, so you two are actually counteracting each other. So, okay. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. You two are saying the same thing. Diagonal up left from me is a mimic. There is a mimic among the red boxes. That would mean that you're automatically telling the truth. Because you are a red box. And if you're to be lying, then... yeah, no. You're telling the truth, which would mean that you're lying. Yeah, you're the mimic. Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. So, let's say you're telling the truth. That would mean that you're telling the truth. There's the mimic among the black boxes, which is... that would probably be true. Which would mean that you'd be false. I'm ready for the mimics. Thank you. Optimized gear. Yeah, wow, this is very sucky. I did not get lucky at floors. There you go. Boss defeated. Oh, thank God. Give me you. Give me all the meals. Give me fill up my gut. Also 69 armor. Nice. Crap. I need to buy a weapon. And get a heal. Okay. So, the box on the right is a mimic. There is a mimic among the red boxes. Diagonal down right isn't a mimic. Diagonal up right is a mimic. There is a mimic among the black boxes. The leftmost, the box on the left is a mimic. So that's 2 people that are claiming that this guy's a mimic, so that's probably mean that he's a mimic. I think you are actually right, and all of these are telling the truth. Which would mean that you are lying. What? Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, I had it fucking backwards. Shit. Well, that was a charm wasted early. Oh, God. Okay. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic. So that this one's claiming that this one's a mimic. The box on the right isn't a mimic. No counterclaim. There is no mimic among the red boxes. So for this to be true, you would have to be lying. So let's say this is the case where these two are telling the truth. There is no mimic among the black boxes. That'd make you telling the truth. That doesn't help me much. Diagonal up left for me isn't a mimic. Okay, that's supporting that a little bit further. There is a mimic among the black boxes, which would not be true because there's only one. Yeah, that would not be true because this one's claiming that there are one in the blue. And there is already one in the blue. Doesn't mean dumb. Which it very well could be. Yes, massage. Give me more HP. More HP, come on. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. There's no okay, so let's say this is true already. These two are telling the truth. There is no mimic among the black boxes. You two are saying the same thing, which would make you having the truth. Which would mean that you both are telling the truth. The brown row contains no mimic. That would be a lie. And the top row contains no mimic, which that would not be the solution. Because that wouldn't make any sense. Well, actually, no. That one would be lying, actually, in this case. There's no mimic among the blue boxes. Nothing really counterclaiming. Yes. I'm getting way better at this. Yay for your magic to barely do anything. Ow. Oh, where does this sign say? Oh, okay, so... Huh. Okay, I'm gonna put you as lying. Lying because you're not asleep. Two mimics are hiding in blue boxes. Which, if that one's true, that would be the case over here. Two mimics in blue boxes, none in red. None in red. You would have to be lying, and you'd be telling the truth. Wait, no. You'd be telling the truth, you'd be telling the truth, you'd be lying, you'd be lying. Okay. Don't know why one was sleeping. Yes! I gotta go for that heals. I gotta go for that heals. Thank you. I was filled with my gut. Top row contains no mimics. The box on the left isn't a mimic. So you two are vouching for each other. The top row at least has one mimic. You're counter-claiming that the box... There's a mimic among the blue boxes. There's no mimic among the blue boxes. Okay, so you two are counter-claiming each other again. The box on the right contains isn't a mimic. The box on the top row contains a mimic. So I think the tops are telling the truth, which would make you telling a lie. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. Actually, wait. This is the last one, so you would have to be lying. You're telling the truth. Yes, because the last two are blue. Haha! Optimizing skier, not holding any candy, fight. I'm getting very unlucky with getting items. Oh, now you do your magic? Yeah, that hurts. Yes, oh my god. Heal me, please. Heal me. Thank you. Oh wait, optimize my gear, eat my candy, and
sell the remaining gear. But yeah, God. Give me all that defense. And a little extra for a button. Oh, okay, 3 mimics. So 3 of the 7 are lion. Okay, this is gonna be really fucking hard. There is no mimic among the red boxes. There is a mimic among the red boxes. So you are contection. Oh my god, all these are in contection. So, oh my god, all these are fucking connected. That's annoying. Okay, so I feel like you are true, which would have to make you false. That's one of the 3. Wait, no. It'd be the other way. Actually, no, because, there's a mimic among the blue boxes. Wait. No, that's automatically true. This is the liar. I think these 2 are the liars up here. Because all these are claiming there's no mimic among the red. There's how to say lying. Yeah, this is automatically telling the truth. Yeah, that would have to be the lie. Oh god. This is genuinely hurting my head a little bit. Okay, the bottom row has at least 1 mimic. So the bottom row contains no mimic. The bottom row contains no mimic. God damn it. The bottom row contains no mimic. That's 3 claiming that. Bottom row has 1 mimic. Top row at least has 1 mimic. Bottom row at least has 1 mimic. You're telling the truth. Because one of these 2 is lying. Guaranteed. That's all I got. So first off, let's open up that. Yep. The bottom row has at least 1 mimic. There are 3 that are claiming that bottom row has no mimic. It's literally a 50-50. Do I have... I do, I'm using it. Top right isn't a mimic. So you're telling the truth. Which would mean that all these are telling the truth and you 2 are lying. I don't think I would have been able to get that if I did not do that. Without randomly guessing. Alright, eat the candy. Optimize my gear. Sell unused equipment. Keep 1 on me just in case, and just go for more defense. Eat the candy. Okay, there is a mimic among the blue boxes. So there's 2. The box on the left isn't a mimic. The box on the left is a mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. Okay, so... I think you're automatically telling the truth and you're lying. The one diagonal left is a mimic, which would make you have being the mimic. You are telling the truth because you're claiming that this is a mimic. The one on the right is a mimic. There is no mimic among the red boxes. You're automatically lying. I forgot to hit. Yes, okay. Ah, shit. Now you do your power. Oh my god, I'm fucking hurting. Okay. Diagonal, how's my gut doing? My gut's doing fine. Diagonal down right from me is a mimic. The bottom row has at least one mimic. So let's assume that this is true. This would be the liar. That would automatically make this true. Bottom row contains a mimic. That would also be true. The bottom row at least has one mimic. You'd be lying. There's a mimic among the black boxes. You'd also be lying. And you'd be telling the truth. Ah, fuck. Ah, god damn it. Alright. I'll do one more run. One more run. Hunger rate slow down. One more try to beat level 2. 2 mimics, the rightmost column has at least one more mimic. One or more mimics. The rightmost column has at least one or more mimics. The leftmost column has no mimics. The rightmost column has one or more mimics. Leftmost column is one. So you're lying automatically, because these three are telling the truth. The top row contains no mimic. That you'd be lying. And then you'd be telling the truth. Yes. Thank you. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. The leftmost column has one or more mimics. Interesting. There's double jeopardy here. So either this one's lying outright, or these two are both lying. No. The box to the left isn't a mimic. There isn't a mimic among the red boxes. There's no... Above me isn't a mimic. Wait, this is annoying me now. This one isn't a mimic. This one says that there's a mimic among here. These could both just be lying. So let's say these are both lying. That would mean that you, and you are telling the truth. But that wouldn't make any sense, though, because you are saying that this one's standard. So let's flip that. If you're telling the truth, mean that you're telling the truth, you would be telling the truth still. And you'd be lying, and you'd be lying. I think it's just that. Yes. Okay, God. Thank you. A little bit of a power spike. There isn't a mimic among the red, so this is saying that the red is not telling the truth, and... Okay... You're also saying that there's no mimic among the blue. There's no counterclaiming to this. I think you're telling the truth, which would mean you're telling the truth, you're telling the truth. You must be lying, which would mean that you're lying, and you're telling the truth. Yes. Okay. We gotta grab him. Alright. Now we have 7. Diagonal down left for me is a mimic. Diagonal up right is a mimic. So you two are counterclaiming each other. Diagonal down right for me is a mimic. Diagonal up left is a mimic. Okay, so you two are counterclaiming each other, which means that these are telling the truth. Now what are they saying? Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. So that's defending this one. The box to the left isn't a mimic. Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. So you're telling the truth, which means that you're lying. Guaranteed. Nothing gives me any indication for these two, though. nothing indicates to me that either of these two are not telling the truth. I did just get one of those orbs, so I'm gonna use it. The top left one is in Mimic. Okay. No way I would have gotten that on my own. Optimize gear, sell extra. And I think this is a new run, isn't it? Yes. Wake up bell. Awakens a sleeping chest. Oh, that's what I saw earlier. Okay. Oh yeah, I better get one of these. One of these. Then rest in this. Okay. The bomber at least has one mimic. I feel like you're telling the truth because there's only two mimics, and you two are claiming that this one's telling the truth, which would mean that you're lying. There is a mimic among the red boxes. That would be true. There is no mimic among the red boxes. That would be a lie. Then that means you're telling the truth. That was a little easy. I say that and die immediately. Alright. Optimized gear. Eat the candies. Man, my cleric person does not want to heal me. Or to help. Or you're new. What about a scratch off lottery ticket? I don't have the money. In fact, I might not even have enough for this. I do. And I think I think I move on. Unless... Do you have anything on eat candy, optimize gear, sell electric gear? I have enough for a little bit. I'm gonna risk it. First time seeing this guy, I want to get a scratch off. Nope. I'll see those. Oh, got second prize. Oh. Oh, neat. Okay. So as long as I get 1 star, I get a prize. It seems like. Okay. So. I have none of these in possession. I'm gonna buy one of these, and rest in defense. My thought process is, hey, the more defense I have, the less chance I'm gonna get fucking ripped to shreds. Okay. Diagonal down right isn't a mimic, so you. Top row at least contains one mimic. There is no mimic among the black boxes. So you could be lying. The top row contains no mimics, which that would be a lie in this case. Because you're vouching for you. Diagonal down left of me isn't a mimic. Diagonal up right isn't a mimic. So you two are claiming that then there is a mimic among the red boxes, which would make sense for this one. Yes, okay. The bottom row contains no mimics. The diagonal right from me is a mimic. So you're claiming that you are lying. Which, if you were lying, that would mean that the rest of these, one of these would have to be lying. So the bottom row at least contains one mimic. Diagonal up or right from me is a mimic, so that's 2 against you, so I think you're lying. Because you two are saying that. Bottom row contains no mimic. This one's claiming that top right isn't a mimic, which I think that's true. Diagonal up right from me isn't a mimic, which that's true. Which would mean that you're lying, and you're telling the truth, and you'd be lying. Yes, perfect. Thank you for that gold. Delicious gold. Alright, optimize gear, eat the candies, and fight. Okay, I do have another weapon. Thank God. More attack candy. Okay, so there is a mimic among the red boxes. So one of these is lion. There's no mimic. So okay, you two are in contention. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. If you're telling the truth, because the bottom contains no mimics. Bottom contains one mimic. There's one mimic among the bottom contains one mimic. I think you're lying. I don't think there's a mimic on the bottom. I do think there is a mimic among the reds, though, which makes this one lying. Like, you're telling the truth and you're telling the truth. Fuck. Rip. So was there... There wasn't one in between the reds. Fuck. Okay. Oh well. I think that will do it for the stream. Thank you guys for coming around. I do want to play this again. This was genuinely enjoyable. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video or stream. Hey, I'm gonna slap you with the analytics. Please hit that subscribe if you like my content. Did you know that... I need to actually double check what the actual number this is. Did you know that 97.8% of you are not subscribed? God, this is the worst. This is the worst ever. But if you generally like my content and want to see it improve, please leave comments, leave a like, hit that subscribe, and you know what? Stay awesome. Stay absolutely awesome. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, this is on Steam. This is not. They didn't pay me to play this. I literally just found it one day, and I'm like, oh, this would be a fun game to do a little video or stream on. And yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and stay tuned for more. Bye bye.